Okay, hi guys. Welcome to our last subject. Grade 2, grade 2, grade 2. Hi. Okay, it's our PE and computer. So for our PE and computer, we're gonna be learning about levels, pathways, and planes of movements. Okay, again, the levels, the pathways, and the planes of movements. So let's start first with the levels, okay? A level of movement refers to the relationship of your body to the floor or the materials when moving. This describe as the height of your movement in space, whether it is low, middle, or high. So let's talk about the low level movement. Low level movement is when your movements are below the waist, like in sitting or lying position, lunge position, sitting position, crawling, half knee bending, and kneeling. Okay, so these are the low level movements. Low level movements are also called deep level movements. So these are the examples of low level movements. Crawling, half knee bending, kneeling, sitting, lying, and lunge position. So now let's go to the middle level movements. These are movements done at levels between the shoulders and your waist. Examples of these are walking, jogging, and running. These movements are not done too low or not too high. So it's in the middle. That's why it's called middle level movements. Again, the examples of middle level movements are walking, jogging, and running. Next, the last one, the high level movements. It involves movements done above your shoulder from here going up. Okay, so the examples are when you move your hands up. So this one is high level movements. When you twist your head left to the right, it is a high level movement. And when you bend your bend your head back and backward and forward, it is high level movements. Again, so we have the three types of movements: the low level, the middle level, and the high level movements. Okay, so now let's proceed. Oh, this one is also high level movements. When you what? When your body leaves the floor as shown in the following, okay? So it leaves on the floor like this one, jumping. You go up, right? So it is high also. And the leaping and the vertical balances on rise. Okay? Next, let's go to the pathways. What are the pathways? So we have pathways where the people can walk, right? Okay? So the pathways also, locomotor movements are done by moving from one place to another. So if we are doing some movements, we are doing it from here, going here, and then to the other side. The route or the pathway you take from one place to another is called pathway. This describes the lines you are moving in space. Okay, so this one, pathways can be straight, curved, zigzag, or the combination. Okay po? So, when you are walking, this is the pathways. That one where you take your place from one place to another. Again, the pathways can be straight, curve, zigzag, or the combination. Okay po? Now, let's have the planes. Plane of movements refer to the extent or how far Some parts of your body, such as your arms and legs, can move away from your body. These movements are also referred as extension movements. So we have here near or far. You can describe the extent of your movements as near and far from the center of your body. The center of your body is, of course, this one. Okay, it is near means your arms and your legs move a little from your body. So from your body, it moves a little, so it's near. Okay, the planes near. If it is far, it means your arms and your legs move away from your body. Look at this one. It's far. Also this one, far, far, and far. Okay po? So, in our planes, we have what we call near and far. Okay po? Sa level of movements, we have the high level, low level, and the middle level. Pathways can be zigzag, curved, straight, or combinations. Now, please get your MAPE book. While you are opening your book on page 261, I will read this one. So, PE and everyday life. The events that happen in your life every day can be like the different kinds of movements you do. They also have low levels, middle, and high. They also have pathways and planes. It can be zigzag, straight, or can be near and far. Normal everyday occurrences are usually like that. You cannot control them. They happen as they happen. Sometimes they make you happy, and at times they make you sad. That is why they say that life is full of ups and downs. Young as you are, you should learn how to face different situations. Both happy and sad situations are part of your learning experiences as you grow and develop. Okay? So now, are you already on page 261? Very good. So for page 261, activity number 1, you are going to identify the following movements if it is low, middle, or high. Number 1, long sitting position. Sitting position. Is it low, middle, or high? Please write. Next, number 2, raising your arms overhead. Is it low, middle, or high? Done with number 2, let's go to number 3, half knee bend. Half knee bend. Is it low, middle, or high? Remember our tuck sitting position? Okay, is it low, middle, or high? And your trunk twisting to the right or left. Is it low, middle, or high? Okay, for our activity number 2, you are going to identify the following movements as curve, straight, or zigzag. Walking in a straight line with sharp turns. With sharp turns. Is it curve, straight, or zigzag? With sharp turn. Next, let's go to number 2, walking straight ahead and turning around a corner. And number 3, crossing a bridge to the other side of the stream. Okay, done with activity 2. Now let's go to activity 3. You are going to identify if it is near or far. Number 1, placing your left foot and your right foot together. And number 2, raising your arms sideward. Near or far. Okay, if you are not yet done, you can pause this video and then play it once you are finished. But those who are done, let's proceed to your assignment in MAPE. Okay, you are going to study for our quiz tomorrow. And of course, you need to take a picture of page 261 and 262, then send it in our class dojo. Okay, guys? So now, let's proceed with our computer. For our computer, we're gonna learn the parts, okay? And the computer has many parts, and they are grouped according to use, such as the input devices, the processing devices, the output, and the storage devices. So first, we're gonna learn the input devices. Okay? Input devices are, you can place a data in the computer using this one. Okay, we are gonna use the keyboard and the mouse. Okay, right? So the examples of input devices are the keyboard and the mouse. But we are going to focus first in our keyboard. Okay, we are going to focus first in our keyboard. What is a keyboard? A keyboard is the primary input device used for entering the letters, numbers, symbols, or other commands. It is composed of 101 to 104 keys that are arranged in 4 groups. How many groups? 4. Okay, these groups are the function keys, this one, the color blue. And another group is the cursor keys, this one. We have also the numeric keys, this one. And the alphanumeric, where you can find the letters. Again, the 4 parts of the keyboard: function keys, cursor keys, numeric keys, and alphanumeric keys. Okay? So what is function keys? They are located, this one, they are located at the topmost part of the keyboard. They start from ESC, and the meaning of ESC is escape, and then F1, F2 up to F12. Okay? Function keys will allow you to give commands without entering long instructions. Okay? The escape key is used to cancel a command. If you click this one, ESC, the escape, you are going to cancel a command. If you want to cancel it, just click this one, ESC or escape. So again, this one is function keys. Now let's go to our alphanumeric keys. Alphanumeric keys, this group is the biggest, right? Look at this one. It's the biggest, the red one. It's the biggest part of the keyboard, and it is composed of alphabets, numbers, and other keys that we frequently use. Okay? Alphanumeric keys are composed of alphabets, the numbers, and other keys. Now for our number 3, the cursor keys. These are the arrows that are used to change the location or the movement of the cursor on the screen. You can use the up, down, left, and right to allow to move your cursor easily instead of using your mouse. Okay, if you don't have your mouse, you can use your arrow up and down. This one, I am using my arrow up and down and forward and backward, right and left. Okay, now let me use my arrow right there. Okay, for our number 4, the last one, the numeric keys, they look like a calculator on the side. Okay, they include the 4 mathematical symbols such as the addition, subtraction, the multiplication, and the division. For the multiplication, we are used in X, right? But here in our numeric keys, we can use here it's asterisk. Okay, and then the division is this one. Okay po? Next, we have the status light. The status lights are located on the upper part of the numeric keys and tells us if the key is activated, such as num lock, caps lock, and scroll lock. If it is activated, means it will color green. Okay, when you click the num lock, it's activate. The numbers are locked. Okay, the caps lock, it's all capital. Okay, then the scroll lock. And then if it is activated, it will color green. Okay, now we have in our alphanumeric keys, we have 3 rows of the keyboard. So we have the top rows keys, the home rows keys, and the bottom row keys. Can you please check your keyboard there? The 3 rows, the QWERTY, Q, W, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P, and the other symbols, the other keys, these one are the top row keys. And next, the one in the middle, the A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, and other keys, they are the home row keys. And the last one, the Z, X, C, V, B, N, M, and the other symbols, they are the bottom row keys. Again, the top, the home, and bottom. Again, top, bottom, home, and bottom. Okay? So now, these are the proper placing of fingers on each of the keyboard. Now, what are the other uses of the keys on keyboard? Well, you can see this one, enter, there. Can you touch the enter? Very good. Pressing on enter, this key will move the cursor down. Okay po? And then the backspace. Okay, backspace. Pressing this key will delete the letters or numbers at the left side of cursor. Next, the space bar. The space bar is used to put a space between the words or letters that we type. And then number 4, shift. This key is used to type a single capital letter. It can also be used in typing all the symbols that can be found in the alphanumeric keys. Next, the caps lock. This key is used to make all the letters you type capitalized. And we have the delete key. Pressing this key will delete letters or numbers at the right side of the cursor. Okay? Now, please get your book, open it on page 75. Okay, if identify the following keys, write F if it is in function, write A if it is in alphanumeric, C if it is in cursor, and N if it is in numeric. Number 1, F8. F8. Next, number 2, delete. Number 2, delete. Next, number 3, backspace. Number 4, alt. Number 4, alt. Okay, in page 76, number 5, shift. Number 5, shift. Number 6, the arrow down. Number 6, arrow down. Next, number 7, the number 7 and end. Number 8, the plus and equals. Plus and equals. Next, number 9, numlock. Numlock. And number 10, ESC or escape. ESC or escape. Okay, now let's proceed with the letters. Okay, we have the top, the home in the middle, and the bottom. You can look at your keyboard. So now look at letter M in your keyboard. Where can you find that one? Is it on top, home, or bottom? Okay, take a look at letter O. Is it on top, home, or bottom? Done with letter O. Number 3, I. Number 3, I. Is it top, home, or bottom? Next, number 4, K. Find the letter K. Is it top, home, or bottom? Next, number 5, J. Number 5, J. Is it top, home, or bottom? Number 6, C. Top, home, or bottom? 7, E. Look at your letter E. Is it on top, home, or bottom? Next, for the letter B. Is it in top, home, or bottom? Next, for number 9, letter T. Letter T, is it on top, home, or bottom? And the last number, letter D. Is it on top, home, or bottom? If you are not yet done, you can pause this video. So for those who are finished, you need to study also for our quiz tomorrow and take a picture of 75 and 76, then send it in our class dojo. That's all everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye!